Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Medieval Engineers Planet. I'm the Radio Man 03. It is awesome to have you along. So much work has been done. So many hours have been spent. First and foremost, thank you for your support on the series. It's been fantastic. Welcome to the new subscribers. And thank you for all the tips and tricks and solutions for the issues we were having on the last episode. I think I've got it all worked out. So we'll talk a little bit about that. I'm going to show you what I've done so far. There's a few things I may want to still change on this build right here. And before I go any further, I want to send a quick shout out to Azov for the banner and tag that he developed for my website, for the channel, I should say. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Azov. The arches that you see across the front, I'm going to maybe try to get those to go all the way through. Originally, I wanted it to be kind of a solid foundation in between the two, the rail systems here. But I think I might be able to go in there and hollow that out and add the arches all the way across. So I might be able to do something like that. That's about the only change I see structurally that I want to do on the outside of this building. Let's go inside and take a look. All right, so many hours on my weekend have been spent putting this together. You can see we've got the ropes now all going on. We've got the stone cart right here. It's full. And down here, this is all the brand new stuff down here. Matter of fact, you know, a lot of this is brand spanking new. Let me go up top here and give you kind of a look, an overview. We've got some Barbarian skulls going on out here now too, just to let everybody know, hey, we're here and we're serious. You can see now we've got the storage building is in with the storage containers in it. This is all floored now. All of it is wood, both ways. The rail system was an issue last episode. These guys, these posts, I had sitting right on top of this guide rail right here. And you guys are absolutely right. The wheels were clipping them as they went by, and that was causing a lot of the jumpiness in the cart. Other big mistake I made, so what I did was I bumped them out to the sides, and I put the round posts in between, the round timbers in between all the way down here. So I think it gives a really nice rail look. I think it's super. And then I've got the standing torches every two. So we got one, we skipped two, and one. So that continues all the way down on both sides of the rail, all the way down to the, I'll take you down to that building in a little bit. But this is our stone cart. Now, the mistake I was making last episode, and you guys all called me on it, and thank you so much for it, is the trick is that once you get your gears all put in and ready to go, you need to push the cart one side or the other, and then you need to all the way down to one side or the other. Then you need to attach your rope to the eyelet and then stretch it the length, the far length. I was going a short distance, and that's why the rope was so short. So you stretch it all the way down here, then you crank the cart all the way down, and then what you do is you go to the other side of the cart, you hook onto it, and you go back down this way. I was assuming that since I was putting rope on the drum, that the drum would have rope on it and would automatically feed it. It's not the case. You need to tell it how much rope you need in order to make this distance. So that's what we did there. So let me go ahead and send this stone cart down. These guys are all working. They're working beautifully. This one every now and again gets down here and likes to kind of go back and forth a little bit. But Shift F. Let's get our tab back up. There we go. And we should be able to send our stone cart all the way down. There's 5 carts. I moved this back a little bit so the middle cart sits in the middle of the exit as we come out of the mine. So you can see it's going on down. It doesn't bump or bang too much anymore. There's a couple of little hiccups here and there, but for the most part it rolls very smoothly. And it's going to be parked in the storage building. Oh, there it is. We're going to have to back that up a little bit. Take some of that tension off. Whoa. I tell you, sometimes, you know, it gets a little finicky. But that's okay. That's all right. You know, it's tough to see when I'm down there. Now, this big guy up here, also got the battlements all the way down, both sides now, so we're secure in here. Barbarians have not been able to get in. This is our log, timber, and stick cart. It is something straight out of the Beverly Hillbillies. We've got 2 log holders. We have 2 timber holders. And then up here on top, we have, I can actually hop up here if I want to, and we've got our sticks. Sticks and stuff go up in this one here. So those are full, just about full. Yeah, so we've got this one down here. And then I built a little building for it, and it actually comes into the roof a little bit as we pull over this way. So I think what I'm going to put over here is I'm going to put a couple of armor stands with axes on them and some chests over here too with other materials and stuff. The decorative part's not done, but the mechanics and the structural is all done. So on this one here, we've got the ropes going down this passageway right down here. Same design, same everything. And now we're going to hit F. And we're going to send this guy all the way down, too. Whoa, whoa, what is going on all of a sudden? It never fails. You go to show something and things don't work right. It's been running smooth all day. All day. That was my fault, I think, because I moved. Now, that's a very tall cart, but it fits in there beautifully. We'll go down there and I'll show you guys what it's like on the second floor, because that structure's all done down there as well. We're almost in there. It's really tough to tell if we're in there or not. I might actually want to stop a little bit early, just so it doesn't bang at the end. There we go. I believe I've got that one taken care of. All right, let's go on down. Oh, by the way, this leads outside. This leads outside down into the forest area. It's far more than the 10 blocks I thought that this path was going to be. It's more like 20. So we come down here, and we've got all this forest right here that we can harvest, bring back up here, put on the carts, and then send down to the storage building. So pretty sweet, because that's where we're going to be doing a lot of our building now, is over there on the actually Morningstar Pass. So that is that's a go. We're a go to get going on that for sure. So this is how I get in and out of this area to do the timber hauling and stuff like that, and sticks and the logs. I'm going to walk slow so you guys can see. These posts are the 4 high timber, and this is a 9 long round timber. I like this because I can jump over it easily. If you go any higher than that, I think if you go 5, it makes it a little more difficult to get over. So 4 high seems to be a pretty good. Let's scroll into ourselves here. You can see it's about waist high on me, so it works out pretty good. Just hit T and we'll walk here. You guys can stroll along with me. And I use the standing torches in the middle like that because they kind of sit higher than the carts, which is pretty nice. And they light up the whole area very well. Oh, we could actually have moved that down even farther. It's difficult to see. We'll pull it in from down here. Matter of fact, I think from now on, oh, I've got this disappearing rope thing again. Do you see that, guys? Watch this. See no rope, rope, no rope. Rope, no rope. That happened before. I don't know why that's doing that, but it does do that every now and again. We are pretty well butted up against this one right here, I believe. Yeah, we are. Okay, so let's come down here. And on this side, I believe it's Shift F to pull this in. Nope. There we go. Just F. Shift F to push it away. And we're going to roll this bad boy right on down in here. And it comes in nice and smooth. And just like that. Boom. We're good to go. Yeah, we should be able to reach all that stuff from there. So this is how it looks down here now. Again, I've done all the flooring is in. We have extra little chests tucked away right here next to the staircases. I thought that was a pretty cool place to put some chests. They look nice right in there. And then I trimmed up the stairs with these guys right here. I went with the stone stairs because I thought trapdoors would be fun. Everybody seems to love the trapdoors, so we've got trapdoors that lead up there. And then I've got some extra chests here. There's some sticks in that one. We've got sticks in this one. And I've got some extra cart parts along with Storied Past Productions block lever. So that's pretty cool. And let's take a stroll on over to the other side. Lots of windows all the way through here. Now, none of this was here. All we had was the floor. And then I put the stone pillars in here just to support the second floor. And I've got the same exact thing going on over here. We got the small chests over here. And we can access this side of the build as well to get upstairs into the storage area. So this up here is the actual storage area. I've got logs and timber, and these are for the sticks right here. Okay, for the large chests, and I guess we could have come back a little bit further in here. We've got room. The point is that I can get to all of it from here. All of it. I can get all of it here. Let's see. F, there we go. So I can take all this stuff out of here, and I can just walk it right on over here, and boom. You're gonna notice around the stockpiles, I trimmed them out with the timbers. They worked out really nice that way, and they look like they're kind of fused into the floor pretty well. So I like the way that looks. Did I have any more in here? I do have some more in here. Oh, I had some round timber too. There we go. And I can come right over here. And we could do that right there. So it'll take several trips to fill one of these up. But not too bad. And here I get the logs. And I think it works out pretty good having it down below like this. Not to mention it looks pretty cool having the carts down below inside this little storage area here. I love it. I think it looks really great. I'm pretty happy with it. So, looks like maybe one more trip. I could probably fill this one up. Maybe 2 more trips I'd have this filled up. So now right here we've got our sticks all set aside for us. And I put rope on the outside like the rope is holding those chests on top. And like so. And we're going to do like that. And I'm going to put all this stuff away with you guys so you can see how it works. And bump and a bump. There we go. And all this can go right over here. And we've got plenty of space for all of our stuff. Lots of stuff. Where's that other chest at? Did I have anything else in here? I had just a little bit left. There we go. And I think we've emptied it out. Oh, there should be some... I think there's a little more timber in here. Yeah, there sure is a little bit of timber left in there. And like that. So we almost fill it up with one of those. Almost fill it up. Just about. Just about. And we're going to throw that. We can't throw that in there. Do we have any space over here? I don't think we do. No, we sure don't. So I'll throw those in the excess. Okay, so that's this side. This is the stick, timber, and log side of storage. So yeah, one more trip. We should be able to finish this off and get those things all filled up. But here's how she looks from this angle. God, I hope you guys like this. I've got to tell you, this has been one of the funnest projects I have ever worked on. It has been just an absolute blast. So boom, we got stockpiles here and stone. There we go. I may remove these rails. I removed them from that side. Sometimes they get in the way when you're trying to grab things out. So I may remove those rails. That one's full already. That one's full now, and this one's going to be full as well. There we go. That's a lot of weight on the second floor here. And I can take a little bit of that stone out of there, but that's about it. So I'm going to go ahead and drop some of this back in here. And I'm going to have to use up some stone before I can move forward. So that's great. We've got some extra stone stockpile. And then the trap door for this area here is right there. Now, if I put the hinges on this side for the trap door, the door actually opens up and goes through the wall, and it looks really kind of junky. So I put the hinges on that side just so it looks better. Everything's lit up really well. That way, if we're playing and it's nighttime, like sometimes it is, we can see what we're doing real easy. So I put lots of torches up. The only thing I've not lit up is the arches in the wall itself, and I'll take care of that too. But there's a bird's eye view of the rail track system. I think it turned out pretty good. I'm really happy with it, and like I said, this has been a lot of fun. Even through the mistakes and the trials, it's been a whole lot of fun, that's for sure. And that's how it looks from above. Lots of arches and stuff like that to look through. That's a bunch of timber work that actually comes up from the bottom and stretches up. I could probably move that over and line that up right over there and get that kind of symmetrical right there, but no real big deal. No real big deal at all. And then I've done, all the rails are made by me. It's not the you know, the fence rail. That's something you guys wanted to see last season too. You wanted to see me use more timber and round timber to make rails and stuff. So that's how they look, and I have to admit they look much better. And again, like you can see, it's waist high, so that looks really good. You know, I can see over the top of that. I would be able to lean on that and, you know, sneak around. But that works out great. And so we've got spiral staircases on the corners here to get down, of course, and we're back inside. So I don't know what I'm going to use that upper area for. Let me go back up there and see if you guys have any ideas as to what we could use this for. I thought about putting a roof on it, but then it was going to get really tall. And I didn't want to get this any taller because then we're not going to be able to see the buildings in the background. So I left it the way it is, just like this. But what can we use this for? I mean, obviously for guards and stuff like this up on the storage area, the guards will be up here. And we did wind up encroaching on an area that we're going to build the pass. But we can make adjustments out here and we'll be okay. So I'm not too concerned about that. We're going to start working on the pass in the next few episodes. We're going to get going on that. But yeah, there's got to be something to be done up here. I believe probably some tables and chairs, and maybe this is where some guards hang out to kind of take care of the storage area. But that's my thoughts on that. All right, and let's go on out. I bumped this wall out by 2. We'll go outside. Let's go outside and talk about that. Let's go outside. And down we go. There we go, beautiful. The dirt room now has dirt in it, and thank you for the tip to take the dirt and turn it into the stone like you can on your inventory. Inventory right here. You could turn these guys into stone and use those to pay for your taxes on your claim block. So I've been doing that, but we've got a full chest of dirt, full chest of dirt. This one's empty, and this one is the one I've been using to pay on the claim block at this point in time. And just one torch back in here because that is the dirt room. Okay, we go downstairs, and we've got a barbarian skull right there. Think twice about coming in here, buddy. Think twice. This is actually... The tunnel itself is 2 blocks longer. And then we have an entranceway here too, and this has become a problem. I hoed the ground, but stuff is still coming up. As you can see, the ground is hoed here, but I have a tree that grows inside that room on a regular basis, along with that bush there too. I had a barbarian out here earlier. Actually, I had 2 barbarians out here. One looked like he had something in his hand, but he had no weapon in his hand, but he was like holding something and attacked me, and when I killed him, he didn't even drop a bag. So that's this, okay? So it's 2 blocks further towards me, and then we've got the entranceway as well, and it's off-center, yeah, but it does look good, and I think it catches the eye nicely, too. It doesn't have to be center, that's for sure. So originally this was right up against here. This was straight up. So I've added all of this onto it to give us a storage area for the sticks, the timber, and the logs. Initially what I was going to do was skip that, and we were just going to leave the stuff in the carts, and I thought, nope, we're not settling this season. We're going to do it. So I spent a few hours bumping this wall out and making this area much, much larger. And then we, of course, had to bump it out this way a little bit, too, so you can see we're kind of encroaching on where we are encroaching on where we're going to build the pass, but I can bump this out a little bit further, and we'll have plenty of room. Like this tree right here, I hoed this ground, but this tree keeps coming back, so I don't know what to do. Yeah, I don't have the hoe on me right now either. But, yeah, she's very large. She's very much in charge, that's for sure. So, the good news is that the track is in, the carts are working, and the storage room is up and running as well. So, it's all... Oh, there's a barbarian right there. Hey, buddy. You want to come down and die? Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here, little fella. He's stuck. It's not a very nice place. There we go. Oh, sure. Don't mind if I do. I love salad. Haven't had salad all day. That's right. Rag yourself down the hill, buddy. Oh. Oh. And he's still going. He's still going. Oh, my God. I love the barbarians so much. I surely do. They're really, really fun. There's a good look at it from the outside. The palisade area is just about cleared out. I've got just a workbench in there and a furnace. Those are going to come out. I'm going to actually tear that down, but I've got an idea for a different palisade building. I would like a grocery shopping cart. We had one last season, and I want to build a better one this season. And we're going to move that to a different location. I think probably a little further down this way. There's some nicer, flatter land right here. I think I'm going to put it right down here, and we're going to put a nice cart or 2 in there that we can take out and go grocery shopping in the forest and get mushrooms and berries and the different food items that we need. So, matter of fact, while we're here, I believe I cleared all of this stuff out. No, I did not, but we can take this with us. And then this will be all taken care of. There we go. Lovely. Anything else in here? No, that's it. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to tear this down and we're going to move it. I don't want to get rid of it. I do enjoy having the wooden palisade out here. I'm going to build it so it's a little more symmetrical and a little more interesting, and we'll work on that together. But I do believe right about down in here would be a good place for us to put it right up next to the road. And then we'll be able to pull carts in and park them on kind of a level piece of land. I don't know if I'm going to level the land or anything like that. Just be able to park a cart inside is all I want to be able to do. So that is going to be what we do with a palisade wall thing. And that actually might be the next episode because we really do need to go grocery shopping, and there is an ample supply of food. I've gone through a lot of flax too, so farming is something we're going to have to get going. Excuse me, dear. We need to go... okay. All right, all right, all right. Where are you? Run away. He's someplace down there. So we need to go shopping, and out in this area right here, there is tons of flax and pumpkins and wheat and all kinds of things we can go harvest, and I want a cart for that so we can take it out there and do that. Let's go back inside here. I want to show you the mine as well. The mine has taken on quite a look to it, and I've been trying to decide what to do next with it, and I'll explain why. So I've been looking at the mountain. If you can see the mountain, our mine shaft is like right back in here, and the mountain is quite sizable this direction, not so much this direction, but then straight back it is. Now, I've not gone up to the top of this mountain and looked on the other side. I don't know what's over there, and I don't want to know what's over there right now. I'm holding off on that. Let's go on in here and let me show you the mine. It's gotten quite massive indeed. Oh, something else I noticed. I can no longer put iron ingots on the shelves. It won't let me do it. It says the shelf won't hold one. Do I have any iron ingots up here that I could even demonstrate that with? I do. Okay, so if I come up to the shelf and do that, I can't do it. This inventory does not accept this item. So it looks like the shelves are not taking iron anymore. I don't know why, but they don't seem to be. I hope that's going to change because I kind of enjoyed having them on display like that. I also put a little workstation down here so that when I am mining and I have to fix the pickaxe or whatever, I can do it right down here. This is the mine now. It stretches quite a distance back, and if you look, we can see daylight. It's not quite rendering properly down there, so I believe I'm almost through the mountain. Almost through it. So it's taken quite a bit of stone to build what we've built so far, and it's going to take a lot more stone to build what we've still got to build. And so in that regard, I am going to start to branch mine off to the right here like this, and then I'll go down a little bit and branch mine off to the right, off to the right, off to the right, all the way down here, and that should be an ample stone supply for us down here in the mine. But you can see it's quite a wormhole that we've got going on right now, and it took quite a bit of time to do this, but all the material is outside and part of our structure now. So I wanted to definitely bring you guys in and say thank you very much for all your help and your support, because the comments on the last episode really helped me get to where we are right now, and that is right here with a fully functional storage room as well as cart system. And the engineering aspect of the game, I really God, I've just had so much fun with this. Just so much fun. So here we go. Let's pull him back. Now that we've unloaded him. This guy's still got a little bit of stone left in him, but we'll pull him back this way. That's funny. It's not had any problems. Sometimes I think it depends on how you load in and how things are working. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Then again, this is the first time I've run this system. See how it does that? This is the first time I've run this system with OBS on in the background, so I don't know if that's having an effect on it too. But you can see it bouncing back and forth, and it'll keep doing that for a while. And I try to get this third cart kind of lined up in the middle here, so we've got equal distance on both sides. So that's what it does. It rolls back and forth, and I don't think I can get it to stop. If I hit Shift F. Yeah, once I log out and log back in, it usually stops doing that. And then let's run on down here, and we'll get the other one to come in. I thought the roof line was kind of cool. I like the fact that the cart actually comes into this area. This should pull her right to us. Yeah, I really believe it just depends on how the game loads. Sometimes it works better than others. Nevertheless, it is a lot of fun having these mechanisms and these carts to help move a lot more supply back and forth. So as you can see, it works just great. Here it comes. Takes a little while for it to get here because it is it's a pretty good track. I feel like that's actually running up onto that that beam there, that guide. I think I might have to do a second timber guide down here so it doesn't hop up and roll on top of that timber. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. We got hooked up on the roof there a little bit. Okay, it didn't come into that. It didn't come into the roof that time very well. Yeah, I might have to rework that roof a little bit too. But nevertheless, it's working. I can haul a lot of material back and forth, fill my inventory, fill these carts, and get them back and forth, and it works out pretty great, pretty great. You know, there's always a little more work on Keen Software House's part as well as our part in learning how things work and get them to work better. So maybe the roof is not such a great idea. Maybe I got lucky that first time. It all depends on how these things roll back. But I do think possibly I should put a second timber on top of this one down here just to keep the cart from rolling up on top of it. And that might alleviate some of the issues as well. But there it is, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. A little update for you, show you what I've been working on. A lot of the work done. We're going to be moving forward on different projects. We've been kind of working on the mine and the storage for a very long time. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, I would appreciate it very much if you'd hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, fantastic, and a superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.